Is it legally permitted for an officer to FaceTime a victim of a crime? Actually, this might be a suspect, actually, because he might be like, they did it to me, you know what I mean? Because the person did no state, whatever. So anyway, and I don't care. It doesn't matter. So is it legally permitted for an officer to FaceTime a victim of a crime to have them, the victim, identify the possible suspect, which has been detained by the officer? No, I changed my mind. This is written like a cop. The reasoning for this is for the safety of the victim so that they would not be noticed by the suspect, and it would protect them from any further confrontation with the suspect. I love this question. I love it. So what's the answer?
So you're doing a one-on-one.
Yep.
But you're doing it over FaceTime.
That's right.
How long ago did the crime occur?
Let's say 15, 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
Let's say, Johnny, let's say that everything else that we do that we teach for infield show-ups is here. It's a serious crime. We kind of need this person to do an infield show-up, but this is FaceTime, baby. What do you think?
All right. So basically, we're staying within all the parameters of the one-on-one, the infield show-up, but the only wrinkle is we are in 2023 and we are using a cell phone to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see an issue with it.
I like it. I think it's clever. I think that the cops should have a reason to do it. Why they're doing something new. Courts have a lot of case law about old school, infield show-ups where you bring the victim to the suspect. Now, one thing that Sean brings up is this phrase called unduly, as long as it's not unduly suggestive. What the hell is Sean talking about? What does he mean by that?
So basically, this is the idea of I put the person in the backseat of my car, and I'm like, listen, we're pretty sure this is the guy. He's the only guy in the area that matches the description. And then we roll by. We got 6 cops standing around the dude. The dude's all busted up. He's in handcuffs. We're shining a flashlight right in his face. One cop's pointing at him like, yeah. That's unduly suggestive. And so I think actually, if we look at this, I mean, doing it this way might be less unduly suggestive.
Okay. I like that. I like that because what's before we end off here, we're at a good time here, but it's funny as you said it because I think we both can agree that infield show-ups by definition are somewhat suggestive. Is that what you're saying here?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. I mean, there is a good chance that if we get wrapped up in the tension and whether it's lawful, unlawful, and the cops are like, hey, is this your man? There's a good chance that not a good chance, but there's at least a chance that the witness say, yeah, that's the dude. And I'm like totally the opposite of what the guy looked like, because being detained by police indicates that you may be guilty, right? People trust the cops got the right person, but it can't be unduly suggestive. And that means we do things to temper it. Is that what you're saying, John? We do things like, hey, we may not have the person, don't surround them if not necessary, release them from handcuffs. If prudent, sometimes probably not.